All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go over the Unit 2 review. Little practice test here, a little two-pager, not too bad, and this is language. We are in TABE Language E, and this begins on page 44. But if you haven't tried the practice test on your own using the annotation tool yet, then stop this video and go try it first. Answer the 10 questions, and then come back and we'll go over them together. Okay, so if you're finished with the test, let's get started. Number 1, which is a compound word, and it's a grandmother, composed of the two words grand, meaning, big or important, and mother. Number 2, which sentence contains a non-literal phrase, and it's C, my mother hit the roof, probably not literal. A little bit of hyperbole in there, a little bit of idiom, but either way, it's figurative language, not literal. Okay, number 3, which word shows the most extreme meaning of sad? And we're going to go with D, miserable. We're looking for, the most intense, the superlative form of unhappy or sad, so to speak. So miserable would be it. Okay, number 4, we're looking for a definition in context here. We decided to pool our money. This is a verb, so don't think swimming pool. It's also not the game of pool. It is to combine something, definition 3. So that's C. Down to number 5, we're defining the word abdicate in context. The king abdicated the throne and he no longer had power. That is D, gave up position as king. And our clues were that he had no power. We know that kings have power, so he must have given up his role as king if he lost power. All right, moving on to the next page, number 6, which word best replaces upset to show Walter's feelings? And we're going to go with A, hurt here in context because we have him crying due to a comment. It seems that his feelings are hurt in this context. Okay, number 7, which adverb best shows that Gina is trying to be careful? And it's B, gently. Number 8, which adjective best completes the sentence? And it's C, weak. The lost camper had not eaten in 3 days, so he felt weak, not having energy. Number 9, which word correctly signals a change in time? And of course, it's A, after. None of these others have anything to do with time, and this is certainly not a specific time, but it shows that something happens, later on in a sequence than something else. And then lastly, number 10, A, unclear, is the word that has the prefix. Clear being the root word, un being the prefix, and un, of course, is negation. All right, that concludes this practice test. And actually here in TABE Language E, we're not going to be doing the 3rd unit on writing. And the reason is that we're saving writing skills for a module on down the road in the M level courses and the D level courses. However, you still are going to do the practice test that ends this module, and it may have a little bit of material that asks you about things in Unit 3, but as I go through the answers and explanation on that test, if there's something that kind of confused you or you felt like it was material that you've never covered, I'll be working to kind of explain those things in the review of the practice test here at the end. To make sure that you're pretty solid before you move on to the next module. All right, we've been having a great time so far. I hope you've enjoyed the videos, but more importantly, I hope that you've learned something from the videos and you feel like your language skills are increasing, improving, and that when you go into post-test next time, you're going to feel a lot more confident than previously because you're going to know a lot more about what's going on. All right, I will see you as we review the practice test, the final practice test that goes with this module. Have a great one.